Hey, electronics are always popular Christmas gifts. This year there are plenty of new smartphones to choose from.
But there are some things you need to do when giving your child a new phone for the first time. Coming up, how to make sure they use it responsibly.
Well, they're on a lot of teenagers' Christmas lists, some preteens too. Maybe your own child has asked for one. But before you hand over a new smartphone, there's some things that you need to make sure that your kids do, how to use it responsibly. Gardner Barrier is with the Summit School, joins us to talk about how to keep kids safe when they're using those phones. Good morning.
Good morning.
It all comes down to parenting, you say,
yes,
and making sure that we as parents are responsible before giving the kids to the cell phone so that they're responsible.
Absolutely right. Clear expectations, dialogue before the gift gets handed off, so that when they open the box, they're not opening it into a vacuum, they're opening it into expectations.
I know so many kids look forward to getting that first cell phone. And today, when you give them a cell phone, you also give a lot of responsibility to them. So do you have to ask yourself, are they ready for it?
Absolutely. And I've talked to many parents that wrestle with, when is it time? Is it age 12? Is it age 15? Is it after they're out of the house? And there's various thresholds. But I think from the parent perspective, if you're going to give your child a smartphone, being mindful of what they're going to use it for and have a running dialogue. Parenting comes down to your relationship with your child. So if you're going to give them a smartphone, what are the understandings, shared understanding you all have in terms of what they're going to use it, when they're going to use it, how they're going to use it. Things like the family dinner table, the phone doesn't show up. Things like taking your phone into your bedroom at night might be something that you want to say, look, that's something I want to boundary you from, so that you're not staying up too late, or it's right there, you're clutching it. Because then kids can get a real sense of being overly connected, right? And balancing that notion of being connected with, it's okay to be disconnected.
But so many kids and some adults too have this, what you call FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they want to stay that connected.
Absolutely, and I think that's a great challenge, because it's a new challenge. But for parents, again, how to handle family life such that there's game night and there's activities that people can deeply enjoy and be fully present, and not have that cell phone pulling on them, or, okay, Mom, I know it's my turn, I've got to text real quick, but just be in the moment.
Is there a time when we parents need to recognize that maybe our kids are a little too overly connected, like if you threaten to take their phone away and they like totally flip out? Is there a way to tone it or dial it down a little bit?
I think one threshold, I'll go back to just parents and relationships, is if the openness of your relationship seems to turn and they are pulling back, why? You know, what are they keeping secret? What is not above board? If you've got those expectations, and there's, for instance, if they're trying to get their phone off the kitchen counter at night to go up to their bedroom with it, and that was a rule you had, why? What's driving that? So just watching the relationship and its shift. If it seems to shift to a more guarded relationship, like they've got a secret, explore that. Doesn't mean they're doing something wrong per se, but like you said, maybe they're getting out of balance a little bit.
Is there a website that you know of where people can go to get a little information or parenting?
There are all kinds of websites.
So
I would say that Summit School's website has the blog posts that I put out there with a few thoughts. Several of my colleagues have done some really, really fine work on digital literacy. And again, if you followed my Twitter feed, it's got a lot of those links.
What's your Twitter handle?
It's my name, so @Gardner Barrier. And under that, you'll find several references to schools that have some really, really fine work as it relates to digital literacy, including our own.
Deal. Go Hokies.
Go Hokies indeed.